Let's take a look at this interesting ACT math geometry problem. All right, so what we have is the coordinates of a circle are given, center is 2, 3, and then you have a radius of 5, and there is a point P on the circle, which is given to be 6, 6. So what are the coordinates of the image of P after the circle is rotated 90 degrees clockwise? So it's being rotated 90 degrees clockwise. So I made a 90-degree angle here. I just basically tried to make a good approximation of what the 90 degrees would look like. And when we do that, we can basically eyeball the answer. The answer is kind of here. So clearly we can cancel the 2, 3 because that's the center of the circle. Choice B is 3, 2, which is here. It's not even on the circle, so we can cancel it. Choice C clearly looks like that's 5 and -1 on the y-axis, 5 on the x-axis. So this looks like the right answer when we eyeball it, when we look at it, make a rough diagram, that's where it falls. So if you're in a pinch for time, then that's the strategy to use. Quickly draw a quick diagram and make it as accurate as possible. Now, if you look at this choice D60, this is here. This angle formed doesn't quite look like 90 degrees. So we can eliminate that with our looking at it and trying to solve it type solution. And then finally, 7, 3, of course, falls here. That angle is way too narrow to be a 90 degrees. So if you're not satisfied with this kind of a response, so more formally, you could say, what is the slope of this line that has 6, 6 and 2, 3? So slope of has P and the center 2, 3. So let's go to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. These are our points. So 6 minus 3 divided by 6 minus 2. That gives us a slope of 3/4 for this line. Now remember, the perpendicular line is going to be negative reciprocal. So when we do negative reciprocal of 3/4, you get negative 4/3. So that is the slope of this perpendicular line. Okay, so we know the center already, 2, 3. So let's go 4 units negative down. So 4 units down from here are going to take us to -1, and then 3 units this way is going to take us to 5. So we've literally gone 4 units down negative because the slope is negative 4/3, and we moved 3 units to the right. That brings us exactly at 5, -1. So that is the actual solution, formal solution to solve this kind of a problem, to make sure it's completely accurate. But you see, just by looking at it, if you have a fairly accurate diagram, you will be maybe able to just squeeze through, get the correct answer on problems like this. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you in the next video. Of course, our choice is choice C, which is the correct answer. Bye.